Alright, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Devin here, and today I'm looking at Texas State Bobcats, the second most experienced team last year, and we're gonna look at how they're gonna do this year, in my opinion, my prediction of the schedule, and how they like here. Yeah. So I'm gonna start off with the 2017 through 2020 commit rankings, or statistics, whatever you want to call them, because these commits or recruits are going to basically tell me who's on your team for this whole year. It's gonna make up your whole roster basically. So yeah, let's get started here. 2017, you were the 92nd natural rank with your recruit class, which is not bad for a Sunbelt team. You were first in the Sunbelt that year in commits. Like that's amazing. Like wow. Um of course, so basically that year you were the best recruit class in the Sun Belt, which is like amazing. Somehow though you went you went 2-10 that year. Um, listen, those were all true freshmen. These players are gonna be seniors this year, so you're gonna have the best recruit class be seniors this year, which is gonna be huge for you. Um, 2018 you were 107th with the sixth best Sun Belt ranking, 107 national rank. Took a step down, but like of having number one Texas State, there's like 100 colleges or universities in Texas. So like you can't expect to be the best one every season because of how many there are. You got Texas A&M, like you're not gonna be better with recruiting there. Um, and this was when Appalachian State started getting more popular, and Georgia State, all those cool schools. Yeah, sixth isn't terrible. 107th isn't amazing, but for a Sunbelt team, that's not bad. And so yeah, you're doing really good right now with recruiting. But then you fire I think it was Joey Jones. I think was head coach. I don't know, maybe it was someone else. Um, and then you bring in Jack Spavital as your head coach. 2019. Okay, this is what is weird. Okay, you were doing amazing in recruits. In 2019, you were 133rd in the national rank. That's terrible. Like that's like those are FCS numbers. You were the worst, and I took a guess. Um, who was the worst Sun Belt conference team that did the worst in recruiting last year? I said Texas State in my South Alabama prediction video. And I was right that you went last in 2019. So like that shows me Jack Spavital has no clue how to recruit. Like that's like wow. Like you went down. It's like what happened? You're number one, number six, so you're still doing really solid or okay at best. Well, still good. Like 1 and 6. Like if you put together that, you still like the third, fourth best recruiting team. You know what I mean? Then you have the 10th. No talent there whatsoever. You signed 6 recruits. 6. Clearly, see, here's you haven't won more than 3 games since 2014, and you need to start winning more games to get more recruits. So clearly you're not gonna, like literally after this season you're gonna be terrible because you have the 6th, 10th, and 6th in recruiting classes. So this year, 2020, you are 106th. So that's not terrible. However, though, you signed 0 recruits. 0. Now they're all letters of signed, like they intend to go there, but that doesn't mean they're guaranteed to go there, to guarantee enroll in your class, to your school. So listen, man, if you don't get anyone there, this is again the worst class because you've signed no one. You've got no recruits so far. So yeah, you're sixth because we're gonna assume that they're gonna sign, but it's not a guarantee that they are going to sign. That's the issue. So you might have 2 straight seasons or you are the worst recruiting class in the Sun Belt. Like that's just terrible. Jack Spavital cannot recruit to save his life. It seems like, um, you know, So your talent wise is going down. Your experience still down a little bit, but you're still pretty good experience wise. In total though, your recruiting so far, ever since you got Jack Spavital, is terrible. So that's not good to see here. So let's get into the coaching staff here. Jack Spavital, his goal was to do a air raid attack last year. You struggled to score over 21 points last season, so clearly your air raid sucks. So what he did was he fired offensive coordinator Bob Stitt, which I don't get why. Bob Stitt, he's one of the best offensive minds in the whole of college football. I don't get why he did that, but I guess he wanted to be in charge of the offense. I don't know, man. In my opinion, Bob Stitt is better than you offensively. I don't get that. But you also fired receiver coach Ron Antone. Um, Listen, man, I understand why, but I just think in your first year you should have fired him also. Fired Titans coach Morris Berger. I can see why. Again, I just think that in your first year you shouldn't have been so harsh and cleaned house so much here. You'd hire the Ole Miss receiver coach Jacob Peeler. Um, I like that hire. Again, I can see why you fired Juan Antone because Jacob Peeler is better than Juan Antone, so I can see why you did that. Um, that's a good hire in my opinion. I think that's fine because you bring in Power Five, you bring a Power Five coach from the SEC to help you out. I think that's a good hire. I just think in your first year hiring and firing people this early is just not really the best. Because last season everyone was new. Now this season everyone is new again. So I don't see how you're improving though. Like that's the issue. But yeah, your defense is bad. You can't score over 21 a lot. Like that's bad too. You can't seem to recruit. You want to be in charge of the offense, which means you think you're better than Bob Stitt. Overall, I don't trust Jack Spavital. I don't like him either. I think he makes really bad moves. He looks confused. I don't really like him. I don't, like again. This is second year. What's happening? In my opinion, you gotta give a coach at least 2 years, at most 3, 4, to see if they're the right guy. But as of right now, I don't think he's the guy for this job. I just think he panicked. He's confused of what to do. We'll see what happens, man. I just think the moves he's making are very questionable. Um. So yeah, I mean notable players though. This year in 2020, you got a 4-star offensive tackle transfer from Texas. I didn't name this guy, so I'm sorry if I say his name wrong, but JP Oquidez. I don't know, but he went to you because he's a senior. I guess he didn't want to go to NFL yet or whatever. So he transferred to you. He's a 4-star offensive tackle. He's clearly a top. Remember, he played in the Big 12, so he was still really good then. Um, you know, so he's definitely probably a top 3, at least top 5 best offensive lineman. Um, in the whole conference of the Sun Belt. I think that was great here. He's a really good notable player. I think you got a steal there. Because your offensive line was not good at all last season. Um, Nicholas Daniels, your linebacker on defense here. He's a senior. He's now had 2 straight 100 tackle seasons, 5 sacks last year, 2 forced fumbles. He looks like NFL talent in my opinion. Look out for a number 30 this year in Mr. Daniels. He might have an amazing season this year. Um, but yeah, that's it. I don't see any good receivers. I don't see any good running backs. Um, For your quarterback, I would say Tyler Vitt is probably your best option. Yeah, he did have a really not so good season. I mean, compare in the Sun Belt, he's like an average quarterback. If you put him in the SEC or Big 12, he's probably like a 1-star, 1.5. But for the division, for the conference that he's in, he's average. Um, you know, you want to do air raid. He has the arm for it. He can run, so that's good. Um, I think he's the best option when it comes to quarterbacks here. Um, overall though, there's no talent on this team. Yeah, you'd say, well, Devin, we're still a lot. Like Devin, we're still like really experienced. You went 3-9 last year. Experience didn't do a lot, and in my opinion, you got rid of more coaches, which means players got a lot of new schemes, everything like that. Still, so I just don't think that's gonna matter that this season. Um, so you know, experience will matter if you kept your coaches. You didn't. So I think it's back. I think you're back to square one. So with that being said, let's start off with the schedule here. Listen, you're in my opinion. Um, I have South Alabama going 2-10. You're better than South Alabama, so I think you're gonna do better than 2-10 this year. However, you're not a bowl team, and I don't see 4 wins on here, but we'll see what happens. Week 1 you fight SMU. SMU was really good last season. You get them at home. I just think SMU is better than you. I think they know like what they are. You don't know what you are because you're just trying to find things to see like what you are. I think SMU is better than you. I think you lose at home here. Now if you want to make a bowl game, I think you have to win this game. Um, I just don't see it happening. Week 2, you fight University of Texas San Antonio. I think you win this game. I think the home advantage. I think you have a better offense, UTSA. Even though you had struggle scoring, I think you'll be fine in UTSA. I don't trust UTSA's defense either. So I think you will win this game. You're home. You're pretty even. I would say you're both even in talent wise. Maybe UTSA is better in talent, but you're home. I say you win this game. Uh, Week 3, you open up your conference against Louisiana Monroe. I think you lose this game. Louisiana Monroe. Their schedule is really easy in the beginning of the year. They might go 6-1, 5-2 beginning of the year. There's a good chance. I think that they're home. You're on the road. I think you lose this game 1-2. Now, this game, week 4 against Ohio. This is a coin flip game. Listen, I like Ohio a lot. I think they're gonna be contenders this year. In the MAC. Um, here's how I look at it. Ohio has more coaches. Sure, I think they have more talent than you also. However, you're home. This is a coin flip game. Who do I trust more? I trust Ohio more. Your coaching staff, Jack Spavital, you got rid of basically almost all of your coaches, basically all of your offense coaches. I just think Ohio has more experience with the coaching staff, so there won't be much confusion earlier in the season. You are home, but I think Ohio wins on the road in a very close game, like 2-3 points. Might go overtime too. I like Ohio here. I think you lose. You're not 1-2 on the year. You could win this game. I would not be surprised you win this game. I like Ohio more than you. I think Ohio win this game. Now, week 5, you fight New Mexico State University. New Mexico State, you are better in almost every category than New Mexico State, in my opinion. New Mexico State has a hard time recruiting players. All of your seniors are from the 2017 class. Um, I think you win this game. It is at New Mexico State. I just think you're better than them. I think we'll win this game on the road. Um, so you're now 2-3 on the season. Week 6, you fight Troy. I think this is a loss. It's at Troy. Troy knows what they're doing, in my opinion. You don't know what you're doing yet. I think we'll lose this game. So, 2-4, you fight South Alabama. Here's the issue, though. I think you're better than South Alabama. Things are, South Alabama's come off a bye week. They're home. I think you catch South Alabama at a wrong time. Because if they don't win this game, they're going 1-11. I don't see it. I think Steve Campbell win at least one conference game, and I think it's versus you. I think he loses to Alabama. Now, this does mean this does not mean you are worse than them. I just think I catch them at a wrong time. So It sucks, I know, but that's just how I see it. You're 2-5. Now you get your bye week. You fight Louisiana Lafayette. Loss. They're better than you in every category. They have more 3 stars than you. They have more talent. In my opinion, a better coaching staff than you. Yet you're home. You might make it a little close in the first half. I just don't see you winning this game at all. 2-6 now. Then you fight App State. Loss. No, you're not winning this game. App State is easily the best team in the Sun Belt. You're not winning this game. I don't care that you're home. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Then you fight triple option team, Georgia Southern. Loss. No, you're not better than them either. Here is why. You don't fight triple option teams. You gotta pair 1 week. You aren't gonna be ready for this. And team at Texas State, I don't see you win this game. Loss. No way. Arkansas State. Loss. They're better than you in almost every category. I don't see it happening. I'm sorry. Now you're 2-9. You're better than 2-10. Week 13 against Coastal. I think Coastal is a bold team. However, though, your 2017 seniors, the best recruit class Sunbelt. You're gonna lose all of them this season. It's senior day. Last game of season, 2-9. Disappointing season. I think you beat Coastal Carolina. I think Coastal catch you at a long time. Last game of season, senior day. I think the number one recruiting class wants to go out with a bang. And this could affect Coastal Carolina's bowl chances. And I think you will affect them. I think we'll win this game. You finish 3-9 on season. Now, if you guys want to hear my reason why I have going 3-9 here, I think I already said why. But let's just make sure that you guys understand why. My reasons are you have a new coaching staff. You haven't won more than 3 games in 2014, which is terrible for a program. Your offense can't seem to move the ball that well or score, and your defense has too many holes, in my opinion. So I think 3-9 is good here. Now, you could lose to Coastal Carolina, yeah. However, though, I don't see a Texas State team with number one best recruiting class go 0-8 in their conference. I don't see it. I think you win at least one game, and I think that against Coastal, I think you go 2-9 on season. Now, you still have 2-3, but that schedule, like from way down like that, it's really hard. Lafayette, App State, Arkansas State, Georgia Southern, even Coastal could be a hard matchup. Your schedule is rough. All of your coin flip games are on the road, it seems, and all of your hard games are at home. And I just think you're not ready to win those games. So next year you're probably gonna suck. You have no recruiting classes or anything like that. So let's see what happens. Thanks for watching. 3-9. Have a good day.